Hey, what's going on guys? My name's Ethan and welcome back to another video of Skyrim Special Edition. This hopefully should be the last video in this Soul Karen. So let's continue. So let's just, hold on, before I continue, let's just go through because I've done some things off camera. So what we've got first is a person who sells lots of different things, and in order to get them things you need to give him husks. Alright? Now I have many husks, and I've got all them off camera so we can get some cool weapons. There's also Jib. Now Jib told us to go round and find 10 notes that he's lost throughout the Soul Karen. So I've gone and painfully found all of them notes, and literally on the last note I couldn't find it, and it turns out there's a mod that gives every single one of them a quest marker. Only if I found out about that sooner. So yeah, we've got all Jib's letters. And then after that we're gonna go visit Serana's mother. Oh, there's also Soul Gem Reaper fragments or something like that, and we're going to defeat a boss, so you need 3 of them in order to summon the boss here. And we've also got Arvak, if you remember that horse, and that's just enabled me to travel around this place quickly because it's huge. So Arvak is that weird demon horse. So first of all, let's speak to Jib and give him these 10 notes, and I think he'll give us an amulet as a reward. So Jib. Jib.
You did it. You have all of my pages.
Oh, well, here's all of the pages.
Finally. I never thought I'd see these again. These pages meant the world to me. Thank you.
So now what?
Now Volume 2 begins. What else?
I'll be off then.
Oh, wait a moment. Here, I want you to have these before you go. A pristine copy of my first volume. Only one in print, actually. And take this as well. Seeing as Saint Jib has ascended to pure spiritual form, I won't need it any longer.
Oh yeah. So let's take a look. I think he gave us an amulet, right? Yeah, it'll be the one that's not equipped, I would imagine. I don't think that's it, right? Where is the amulet? Right, I think it'll be one of these, right? Okay, well it's not going to be a non-enchanted one, so it's not that. Unless... Hey, there you go. So Locket of Saint Jib, carrying capacity increased by 50 points. Increase your stamina by 50 points. I'll whack that on. There we go. Alright, thank you, Jib. And there's also a lightning rod, so you can put a soul gem and then act by the lightning rod, activate the lightning rod, and then the lightning comes down, hits the rod, and turns it into a black soul gem. I've done pretty much all of them and found pretty much all the chests here, so I've done a lot of work off camera to save you guys of the boredom. Also, I lost Serana, and I was so lucky to come upon her. I mean, this place is pretty big, and I just found her in some random ruin. She was kind of stuck, so I had to Fusradar her out of there. So, if I never found her, I might have had to go all the way back to the save where I started off with her, and made sure she followed me around. Perfect. Very carefully, and kept an eye on her, but luckily I found her, so. Alright, Serana, here's the moment we've all been waiting for. Go speak to your mother, I believe she's up here.
Mother? Mother! Can't be. Serana?
There's a magical
Is it
barrier
really you?
between us.
I can't believe it. How do we get inside? We have to talk.
Serana, what are you doing here? Where's your father?
He doesn't know we're here. I don't have time to explain.
I must have failed. Harkon's found a way to decipher the prophecy, hasn't he?
No, you've got it all wrong. We're here to stop him. To make everything right.
Wait a moment. You've brought a stranger here? Have you lost your mind?
No, you don't...
You, come forward. I would speak with you. So how has it come to pass that a vampire hunter is in the company of my daughter? It pains me to think you'd travel with Serana under the guise of her protector in an effort to hunt me down.
This is no ruse. I want to keep her safe.
Coming from one who murders vampires as a trade, I find it hard to believe your intentions are noble. Serana has sacrificed everything to prevent Harkon from completing the prophecy. I would have expected her to explain that to you.
That's why I'm here, for the Elder Scroll.
You think I'd have the audacity to place my own daughter in that tomb for the protection of her Elder Scroll alone? The scrolls are merely a means to an end. The key to the tyranny of the sun.
Hopefully you guys can hear them
herself.
well, because I'm kind of having trouble hearing. But I think after the video finishes and I play it back, their voices seem to be a lot louder. So let's hope I'm right. What do you mean?
When I fled Castle Volcaron, I fled with 2 Elder Scrolls. The scroll I presume you found with Serana speaks of Ariel and his arcane weapon, Ariel's bow. The second scroll declares that the blood
I already
of
have
Cold
one, I
Harbor's
think.
daughter will blind the eye of the dragon.
So you've got the other 2. Alright, so, well, Serana has 1. How does Serana fit in?
Like myself, Serana was a human once. We were devout followers of Lord Molig Bal. Tradition dictates the females be offered Molig Bal on his summoning day. Few survive the ordeal. Those that do emerge as a pure-blooded vampire. We call such confluences the Daughters of Cold Harbor.
The tyranny of the sun requires Serana's blood?
Now you're beginning to see why I wanted to protect Serana, and why I've kept the other Elder Scroll as far from her as possible.
Are you saying Harkon means to kill her?
If Harkon obtained Ariel's bow, and Serana's blood was used to taint the weapon, the tyranny of the sun would be complete. In his eyes, she'd be dying for the good of all vampires.
I would never allow that to happen.
And how exactly do you plan on stopping him?
Huh. Perhaps his death is destined.
No, I will not allow that to happen. The Elder Scrolls only tell of events that might be, not events that will be.
And Serana's opinion in this?
You care nothing for Serana, or our plight. Whether or not you've become one of us in order to survive the Soul Cairn, you're still a vampire hunter at heart. You're here because we're abominations in your mind. Evil creatures that need to be destroyed.
It really isn't. It really isn't. I just kind of got forced into the quest line, really. Sorry to tell you. Serana believes in me. Why won't you?
Serana? This stranger aligns himself with those that would hunt you down and slay you like an animal. Yet I should entrust you to him.
This stranger has done more for me in the brief time I've known him than you've done in centuries.
How dare you? I gave up everything I cared about to protect you from that fanatic you call
Give her a
father.
slap.
Yes, he's a fanatic. He's changed. But he's still my father. Why can't you understand how that makes me feel?
Oh, Serana, if you'd only open your eyes. The moment your father discovers your role in the prophecy, that he needs your blood, you'll be in terrible danger.
So to protect me, you decided to shut me away from everything I cared about.
I don't think I should be
You
part
never
of this
asked
conversation.
me if hiding me in that tomb was the best course of action. You just expected me to follow you blindly. Both of you were obsessed with your own paths. Your motivations might have been different, but in the end, I'm still just a
We
pawn.
have family issues.
I want us to be a family again. But I don't know if we can ever have that. Maybe we don't deserve that kind of happiness. Maybe it isn't for us. But we have to stop him before he goes too far. And to do that, we need the Elder Scroll.
I'm sorry, Serana. I didn't know. I didn't see. I've allowed my hatred of your father to estrange us for too long. Forgive me. If you want the Elder Scroll, it's yours. Your
Woohoo!
intentions are still somewhat unclear to me. But for Serana's sake, I'll assist you in any way that I can.
Do you have the Elder Scroll with you?
Yes. I've kept it safely secured here ever since I was imprisoned. Fortunately, you're in a position to breach the barrier that surrounds these ruins.
What do we need to do?
You need to locate the tallest of the rocky spires that surround these ruins. At their bases, the barrier's energy is being drawn from unfortunate souls that have been exiled here. Destroy the keepers that are tending them, and it should bring the barrier down.
We'll return soon.
One more word of warning. There's a dragon that calls itself Durnevere roaming the cairn. Be wary of
I
him.
did not know that.
The Ideal Masters have charged him with overseeing the Keepers, and will undoubtedly intervene if you're perceived as a threat.
I will stealth it. Looks like we've already killed one of the Boneyard Keepers. I think I remember that. If I leave the Soul Cairn, can I safely return?
As you've been traveling in the Soul Cairn, your body has become attuned to it. Let's just say a tiny part of you rubbed off on it, and in its place, a bit of the Soul Cairn filled the void. You should find no difficulty using the portal any longer.
How did you become imprisoned here?
When I entered the Soul Cairn, I had intended to strike a bargain with the Ideal Masters, the custodians of this place.
What was the bargain?
I requested refuge in the Soul Cairn, and in exchange, I would provide the Ideal Masters the souls that they craved. If I had foreseen the value they placed on my own soul, I would never have come here.
They tricked you.
The Ideal Masters unleashed their keepers and sent them to destroy me. Fortunately, I was able to hold them at bay and retreat into these ruins.
You became trapped.
Unfortunately, yes. Since the Keepers weren't able to claim my soul, they had their minions construct a barrier that I'd never be able to breach.
You've been in prison here for all this time?
Time has very little meaning to me. Consequently, it has little meaning to the Ideal Masters as well. I suppose you could call this the ultimate waiting game, each watching the other to see which would give in.
Who exactly are the Ideal Masters?
I know very little about them. They're mystic entities that lord over the Soul Cairn, controlling every aspect from its fabric to its appearance.
What do they resemble?
Well, some necromancers believe they are the crystalline structures dotting the Soul Cairn. I believe there's more to it than that.
How so?
I think they transcend what we perceive as a physical form. Perhaps they were once corporeal beings, but they've obviously reached a point where they no longer require a tangible presence.
And the crystals?
Conduits, through which the Ideal Masters speak to their underlings and feed on their victims.
Right, okay, so it all kind of makes sense speaking to Valerica. Valerica! I got it, guys, don't worry. Why would they require sustenance?
The Ideal Masters' weakness is their insatiable hunger for pure souls. It's the reason for the Soul Cairn's existence, and the only leverage a necromancer has when bargaining with them.
Jesus, can you stop giving me dialogue options, please? What do the Masters provide in return? I don't care, but I'm going to ask you.
The ability to summon powerful undead guardians, as one would conjure an Atronak or Daedra. However, the majority of necromancers that are foolish enough to enter into a bargain with the Ideal Masters wind up here as harvested souls.
Ooh, why haven't you pressured the prophecy? Pursued the prophecy, Ethan.
Harkon's vision is a world plunged in eternal darkness, where the vampire can flourish, and never again fear the tyranny of the sun. What he fails to realize is how much attention would be called to our kind if the prophecy came to fruition.
What sort of attention?
If eternal night fell, there are many who wouldn't stand for it. They would raise armies in attempts to return things to normal. The order of the day would be our destruction, until every last vampire was hunted down and eliminated.
So you prefer living in the shadows?
I do. It's how the vampire has survived for millennia, and the only way we can continue to survive in the future. Be careful, and keep my daughters safe.
Yeah.
Let's kill those keepers.
Yeah, let's kill the keepers. Let's do that, Serrano. Kill keepers. I have markers on them. That's very helpful now. This mod has pretty much markers do everything in this whole Karen. So let's go over here first. I feel like maybe I should go and trade. Ah, look, guys. I have a new spell. Right. Look at this. It's this really cool sun one because you know vampires don't like sun. So I thought it would be quite effective. Anyway, I kind of want to go trade the husks for some weapons. Maybe kill the keepers with them. But I just want to kind of fight someone. You know, haven't quite done that yet this episode. Valerica wouldn't shut up. And I don't know why I'm not using Arvak. I'll use him to get to the next Guardian. Well, at least we can use the new spell. So these Guardians trap people, or souls. Oh, we gotta go through... Oh, okay. We have to go through a portal. I was kind of wondering what that was all about. Thought the quest marker might have glitched out there. I was kind of scared. I like this. This is pretty cool. Oh my god, this is cool. Yeah, so these are the souls that have been captured. Oh my god. Keeper's here! I've also recharged my... Oh no, I haven't not recharged my weapon. I must have done that and gone back to a old save after doing it. Let's do that now. Black Soul Gem? Oh, okay, that refills it. Oh my god, if I can knock him off the edge, this will save a lot of time. Okay, he's definitely dead. That was brilliant. I think the souls are free now. Okay, they disappear, that's fine. Alright, let's go ahead and get Arvak. Serrano, where's Arvak? Alright, let's quickly get to the next one. And then next episode, I really didn't want to spend another episode here, but next episode will definitely be the last one, but then we've got to kill the boss and trade some soul husks for some unique items. I think they're unique. And then we should be done. By the way, if the quality seems bad, hopefully when the video uploads it doesn't look like it does now. Seems to, I don't remember it looking this bad. Yeah, we've also got a Sun Ruin as well, so I'll show that off. It's literally the same sort of thing, really. Yeah, it's just a little bit glitched out, something like that. I don't know why the red thing's up. Goodbye, Mistmen. You're dead. Ah, not much of a challenge for the Dragonborn. Alright, there we go. You know what? We actually have a bit of time to just go ahead and trade with that guy now, and then next episode we don't even have to go backwards back into the soul count to do something. We just speak to her and we should just go straight through that door next episode. So kind of this is the last episode in the Soul Cam, really. Oh no, 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 no! I keep forgetting about the boss. Oh no! Ah, damn it! I've got to go find the trader now. Shouldn't be too difficult. Should just be opposite the castle. Should be a floating staircase somewhere. Oh well. Where is it? Where is the floating staircase? Oh man, I can't find it. Is that it? Oh my god, where is it? Yeah, this is annoying. There you are, Serrano. I'm going to save right here. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to find it in time. Oh well. In fact, there it is, isn't it? Is that it over there? No. I think I'm just having a hard time seeing because, like I said, the quality looks pretty terrible on my screen right now. Yeah, here we are. Oh, good. We have found him. Alright. Got anything left to sell?
Well, I've been so busy, I don't know. What, are you kidding me?
I'll have a sword.
Oh, wondrous blade.
Steel sword of snapping added. Can I keep rebuying swords? And if I do, is it the same one?
Of course I do.
Give me a sword.
Oh, wondrous blade.
Okay, so they are
Yeah,
different.
never
Okay, I was
mind.
hoping that
Just take the
the
darn
swords
thing.
were unique, as in the enchantment was unique,
Well, I've been
and
so
that you could only
busy,
buy
I don't
one.
know. What, are you kidding me?
Spell tome?
Sure, here you go.
Well, okay, calm
Can't
spell
understand a
tome. Are you
word
kidding
of
me?
it.
You are just
Maybe it will do you
just
some
a
good.
crappy merchant. That's all you are.
Well, I've been so busy, I don't
Give me a
know.
battle axe.
I can't
Yeah, I've
believe
been
I'm
very
trading
busy
this for some
collecting
dried
trusks,
up
so I
plants. Oh,
might as well
well,
just
a sale is a sale.
get as much as I can.
Well, I've been so busy, I
Light
don't know.
armor,
Well, I hate to see it go, but
scale
what
helmet
am I
of
going
major
to do with it
magic
here anyway?
added.
Well, I've been so busy,
Alright
I
guys,
don't know.
heavy
Why,
armor
This
please.
won't stop your soul from getting
Ooh.
ripped out. But at
Dwarven
least
helmet
you'll
of
look good when your corpse hits
emittent
the ground.
conjuration. What's conjuration about a helmet?
Sure, got plenty. What am
Alright,
I gonna do with
nothing
it?
right now, thank you.
Sure,
Alright
put some
guys, thanks for
pestering
watching,
me
and
then,
I'll see
by
you
all means.
in the next episode. Serrana, say goodbye to
The
the
barrier
fans.
should be gone now. Let's head back.